Hello there, good morning. It's about 3:30 in the morning right now, and I don't know, I do this sometimes. I guess I get up in the middle of the night and I got things on my mind, so I want to go ahead and just get it on video. So, my name's Mike Fish. I'm the founder of Sound Life Education, and I just want to talk to you a little bit today about what it would take for you to achieve your dream. Well, I don't think it's much different for you than it is for me or anybody else. Um, really, it starts with a good foundation. If you are able to create a solid foundation, something somebody could believe in, then you're on the right track, because it's hard for anybody to back you if you're not backing yourself. So let me get a little more involved in that. You have to be able to secure any adventure you take by showing that you're capable of accomplishing what you're setting out to do. And if you do that, then people are going to want to back you on that. Your track record has to speak for itself. So what you have to do is start where you are today, and if you feel like you're lacking in this area, then you need to work on it and make sure that you're starting to build a portfolio a lender will approve, or that somebody, even private lending, it's going to take some kind of stability there in your life in order for them to feel confident to support you in your goals. So that starts with good credit, um, money management, budgeting, goal setting, all of those things that you have to do, and then following through. I think the biggest thing that you could do too is always, if you set out to do something, complete it, because there's a sense of failure anytime you don't do that, and it'll start creating your opinion of yourself. And so, my dad was a very wise man. He wasn't a wealthy man, but he he was he was very wise. He'd say little things to me. Um, Guys, let me think if I can think of one here. I remember one time he said to me, "Mike, why do you give people the shirt off your back?" You know, I'm like, "Well, I got another one." He goes, "Well, you aren't always going to have another one if you keep giving them away. Would you think that one day they're going to be there for you?" He goes, if you were to just take care of yourself, then that would be the best gift you could ever give anybody. Because if everybody took care of themselves, this world would be a better place. So the biggest thing you want to do is make sure that you do that. Because no, I don't have to rely on other people for me to have my life. And I think that's important. It's important for you to take care of yourself. And he says, if you push that to a level where you become solid as a rock, people can lean on that. And that's a time where you can really start helping others. But start off by establishing a good foundation. That's the way that you build anything. How do you build a dream if you don't have a good foundation? How do you build a house if you don't have a good foundation? It's not going to stay up very long. So it starts with the basics. And that's what this course is all about. It is the basics of what you need, step by step, how to create the ability to build your dream. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something you're going to have to set your mind to. And it takes four things. It takes commitment. It takes desire, then commitment. Okay, you set your goal and your plan to get there. And then nothing ever goes as planned. So you constantly adjust the plan, but you stick to the goal. And eventually you'll achieve your dream. I want to talk to you about the 4 quarters of life. Now, if I live to be 80, and I divide by 4, that's 4 20-year periods. Now, the first quarter really doesn't count, because that's just me getting out of the house. That's not really my life. That's me getting ready for my life. So my life is 60 years long, because these other 3 quarters add up to 60. If I divide that in half, that would be 30, and add it to the first 20, me getting out of the house, I'm halfway through my life at age 50. Well, I've accomplished a lot. I'm not quite there. So I look at that and I think, I talk to people and they say, if only I was 18 again and knew what I know now. Imagine what I could do. Wasn't it kind of like being there? Let me tell you what I mean. In the first half of my life, I've been married. I've raised my children. They're doing well, so I'm very pleased with that. I found out what I like. I know what I don't like. I've established my career goals to realize really where I want to be there, and now I know how to make money. I've taken care of all of my major responsibilities. You know, I have a wonderful home. And I've worked very hard, and I'm telling you that this is where I really want to be. So now I'm heading into the second half of my life, knowing what I know now. It's going to be the best part of my life. And it's never too late, because it was only, 10 years ago, I was a mechanic at Big O Tires. And, had I chosen to stay there, I wouldn't be here today. But realistically, I made a 5-year plan, and I accomplished my goal in 5 years. So it's doable. And I really, in hindsight, hindsight's 20/20. You can definitely, in hindsight, see the advantages and disadvantages of what you've done. So looking back, I realize that knowing what I know now, I could have done it a lot faster. So you're getting the advantage of that in this course. And it's not real hard. This course is a basic, simple things to be able to do what you need to do to get the support of the American people. You're able to walk into a bank or a lending institution and be able to borrow the money you need. Everybody knows it takes money to make money. So you got to be able to get to it. And they have to believe in your plan. I walked into the bank today. I was actually looking at some REOs, and it's funny, my partner, I walked out of there and he really was proud the way that meeting went. I'm talking to top bankers, and the last thing they said as I was leaving the room, wow, I sure learned a lot today. And that meeting was only 10 minutes long. So there's a lot of information in this course. And it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Again, it's a step-by-step process for you to lay out a plan to succeed. And it's your plan, not mine. I'm going to show you why, in this course, I'm going to show you why I do it the way I do it. It may not be the right thing for you, but to go to that extent. But if this course does nothing more than to help you accomplish the American dream, to just be a homeowner, that you can buy a home and live in it and retire in it, then, job well done. So all I say is take a look at this site. You've got nothing to lose to do that. And then set out, make some choices. Take out a notepad, think about your life, take some notes, and think about whether or not, if your life was headed in the right direction in just a couple of years, even if it takes that long. I've seen people where I've turned them around in less than 30 days. So we'll talk a little bit about that in the course. So, but if your life was to turn around in a short time and get you on track to be able to get what you want and what you need, and you do it in a way that helps everybody around you, because I tell you, if you help folks, the money comes. So just be sincere to everybody you deal with. Be honest, and you'll get them on your team. They'll support and believe in you and trust in you, and you'll find that people like that. They want to have ambitious, exciting people around them. If you're feeling down, I got to tell you, it's time to get going. That's the best time to get up. In the worst of times is the most educational part of your life. Failure is not failure. It's an opportunity to learn and educate yourself. So look around you and realize why things are happening. You don't own the situation you're in. It's just something you're going through. So get the right things in front of you. Get what you need to work your way through this. And for whatever reason, you're on my site today and you're looking at this video. And I want nothing more than to see you take advantage of this course. So take a minute, go figure out, make your way through this site here and figure out how to get this course in front of you. And if you feel like you can't afford it, feel free to call my office. We'll show you how to afford it because we want you to have this course. And I'm satisfied you're going to be better for it. Thank you for listening.